Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Poke Suit Channel or Reverb, wherever you're seeing this. Yeah, this is one of these Gibson Les Paul standard faded. I'm really impressed with this guitar. It really has a sound. You can even hear it, even unplugged. It just you can hear the tone ring out. It just has a nice ring I think because the finish is not so thick, it lets the guitar breathe, and the mahogany body just really breathes. And it really sounds good. I really like this guitar a lot. I've never had one of these. I'm pretty impressed by it. I've owned a lot of Les Pauls, being 66, and playing since I was 8. I've owned all kinds of Les Pauls, vintage, one's worth a ton of money, one's just normal. And this is a really nice guitar. It has a nice vintage tone. Great mid-range and mid-bass and sustain, and of course great highs and lows, but just a very musical resonance to it. I love the clean on this guitar too. It really gets a beautiful certain clarity. That's just a beautiful clean. And I'm just using an old solid state PV. I paid a couple hundred. I actually paid $150 for it. But yeah. Here's the other pickup. I'm pretty cold, so I'm not trying to impress anybody with my. These are nice tuners, too. But yeah, really, this looks like it's barely been played. Tons of fret. Here's with both pickups. Wow. Really nice sound. Here's with a little bit of distortion. Really, now here's with a little more distortion, again using a solid state amp. Now, I'm trying to be a good neighbor. I hardly have any volume on this at all. Let me just add maybe just a tad more volume to it. Just trying to be a good neighbor. But again, yeah, I'm just using an old PV solid state amp. But yeah, this is a really nice guitar. It's just got a beautiful mid-range. Good sustain. Super easy to play. I'm barely warmed up. But it's just got a really nice, expansive, musical resonant mid-range, which is rare. Easy to play. Nice sustain, huh? Like I said, I'm cold as ice right now. But yeah, it's like a nice setup. Anyway, I'm going to keep this demo short, but yeah, this is really, I always know a great guitar because I start fantasizing about keeping it. Sounds really nice on that, kind of just like a little bit of overdrive, you know, they get the tone really comes through. But yeah, I think because there's not like a bunch of lacquer and stuff, this guitar really breathes. It kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the great qualities of an old, maybe like an old Les Paul Junior, if the Junior had two pickups, you know. But yeah, it really sounds great. If you're attracted to this guitar and you're thinking about buying it, I'd say go for it. You'll love it, you know. Just a crystal clear. It's got that crystal clear sound, but also with a lot of, you know, bandwidth and a lot of woodiness. A nice marriage of woodiness and an electric sound, you know, like the treble pickup. Sounds beautiful. Both pickups, which I normally don't like, I love. Really sounds nice. So let's do a jazzy lick. And again, I'm not warmed up at all, so I know I'm just slopping around here. But yeah, if a guitar sounds great on clean, I haven't tuned this tuned it for a while. But yeah, this is a lot of guitar. I think this one, I don't even know if they're still making these. They might be, they might not be. But I think this is one of those real strong violins. Anyway, like I said, I've owned a lot of guitars at 66. And this one just has so much tone, even in a solid state. Just really nice expand. The magic, a lot of the magic, folks, is in the mid-range and mid-bass. Anyway, I love this guitar, I really do. But man, it gets a huge jazz sound. Listen to that. Just crystal clear, but lots of wood and a nice marriage of wood and electricity. That's hard to find. You know, sometimes the more reasonably priced guitars, some companies are actually better than some of their higher end stuff because they haven't. Sometimes they don't realize when they make something really, you know, really great, kind of like the classic Vibe Telly, you know, all pine. But yeah, this really has a sound. Anyway, beautiful guitar. It looks great. I mean, I think the way it's made, some of the little marks in the mahogany kind of show up a little bit, but it looks great. It's really a beautiful guitar. It's in nice condition. It plays really good. It doesn't have any, you know, I don't think this guitar has barely been played at all, but it just really looks good, you know. Anyway, I love this guitar. I think somebody's going to really be happy with it too. All right, folks, take care. A little bit of wiggle. See ya. Bye-bye.